Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a couple of things that I wanted to show you all that I got from Dollar Tree. It's kind of, I'm not gonna say rare, but I've only gotten books from the Dollar Tree a few times because not everyone I go to, they have a good selection for books. But I was really excited about what I found. And then I also wanted to just do a quick update on my planner, my thoughts about it, and all of that good stuff. So let's start with the books first. One thing that I wanted to highlight that I love about the Dollar Tree is these little note cards that they have. And this Com6 is blank in the inside. They have like different messages. Let me see. I know I got some more here. These are just like some other random ones that I've gotten. I like the thank you cards because if I get gifts or anything like that throughout the year, my kids from school, I can always like send these, and they're really good. But they have a pretty good selection of these cards, and I like them. I like them because they are easy if you have friends that's afar, or family, or someone that you regularly send mail to, whether it's Happy Mail or anything. These are just so cute to me, and it's blank, so it gives you space to add your own words and things like that. So that I wanted to show you all. But then let's get into the books. This first one, I actually think I'm gonna give this to a friend because I do journaling, but the prompts in here is just not something that I would do. If I did it, it would definitely be something different and a push for me, and I'd definitely be out of my element as well with it. So this one is Get Your Mind Right. And it says a world-class record journal. Now, I do have a record journal. I got it from Walmart. I ordered it through Walmart, and I'm excited to use it because I like how each page is different and they instruct you to do different things. And this is somewhat like it, but this is mainly dedicated to like music and creativity around that. So I'll go over it. First of all, it's gorgeous. If you know someone who would benefit from this, definitely if they're into music, this would be good. So they have different things throughout, and it kind of tells you what this is about. Here you can create your own blueprint for your creativity, whether you want to just spit some fire that we're still figuring out before you show your friends. This is nice. So fill in what you want, abandon what you don't, return to it when you're ready, and for crying out loud, beat this journal up. And so they just have like really cool, fun pages. And if you're somebody like me that is not artistic at all, this might be a nice push for you. What's your name? Do you have a nickname or a rapper name? List them. Now draw your own logo for yourself. So this is just super nice. Name a famous rapper song from the year you were born. So this is really cool. If it's somebody that you know and you can get your hands on these, it was only one when I got it, and they had it like really nice. They had this one and the other book that I got kind of set out separately, almost like a display. I was shocked. I was thinking like, wow, the Dollar Tree is definitely coming up, switching some things around. So that's what kind of drew me to it, because I was able to see it. The other book that I got, I'm super excited about. And this is Jenna Holiday, the creator of Spoonful of Faith. And I had a couple of her Spoonful of Faith sticker books with Happy Planner, and I enjoyed them. The artwork through here is definitely her. If you've seen that sticker book, then you'll know throughout this book, this is definitely, the same type of drawing and everything. So this is inspiration to reclaim the joy of your God-given gifts. Let's just talk about the cover. The artwork, beautiful. It said features includes inspirational stories, reflection questions, creative challenges, thoughtful prayers, and original artwork. That it is definitely original artwork. Sacred creativity, and I won't go through all of it. I'll just show you all some. Artwork is amazing, just like the stickers were. So the table of contents goes: begin, created to shine, the posture of your heart, grow at your own pace, finding what's true, stay inspired. So I love how it just walks you through everything. The artwork is amazing. Like I said, I enjoyed it in the sticker book. This is just a nice extension. And I feel like in this book you get to see a little bit more of her. Sometimes with artists, unless you're like really into that artist and you look up like the background and different things like that, you really only get to see the art. But it's really nice when they can, create things like this to give you a little bit more insight on them and what's important to them as well. This shirt is nice. Yes, this is nice. And then they have little snippets of, I guess, when she's drawing things out. This is just nice. I love it. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. And what she's guiding you through is nice as well. Speak good things to yourself. And of course it has some spirituality in here. Affirmations. These are so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Prayer, then express yourself here. Created to shine. Yeah. Now let me stop, because this I most definitely will keep going through. Don't shrink who you are, stand tall. And that's her. Oh my goodness, these are so cute. When I look at this, it almost makes me want to take those classes where like creativity classes and drawing. It's just I feel like it's art is a really nice way to express yourself, and art through any aspects. One thing I got like 3 months ago that I said I was going to use is, maybe 4 months ago, is the little bracelets that you make, the little charm bracelets. And I said I wanted to actually use it. It was only like 4 something that I got from, where did I get it from? Ross. And as I started learning more about creativity, aside from just like journaling and artwork in a form of like paint and stuff like that, it's so many other ways to be creative, and that's worth exploring. So yeah, so I got this, super excited about it. I will not be giving this one away. And let's get into my planner. So as you all know, I am using a Hobonichi event. This is from July to December. I try to keep some of these stickers in just to have them with me. I haven't done anything else with the front. Sadly, I have not exercised at all. I keep telling myself today I should do at least 10 minutes of like a walking exercise or stretching to get something on there. Again, that's exactly why I wanted to have this out, so that I can look and see like, hey, you did absolutely nothing. And even though I have some health barriers now, I can still do a bare minimum. But as I was talking to my friend the other day, I was saying I need to get past me feeling that if I'm only doing 5 minutes of something, it's not worth it. And that is so not true. I know it's not true. I know every little bit counts. It's a step toward something bigger. But I think those expectations on myself just overclouds what I know to be true. So that's something that I definitely need to work on. So this is the month. I cannot believe we're going so quickly into August. So I love my months. This is this week, and I just need to actually check some things off. So this week, instead of doing, last week I did sleep, steps, food, and just to-do list. This week I did sleep, steps, food, and then I added this little section for like my spending tracker. So I've been putting things down that I've been spending because I'm horrible when I try to do it separately. I've tried and I'm just horrible with keeping up with it. I'm not sure what I need to do, if I should try to do it digitally, like find an app in my Play Store to really like do something that I can get it in quickly. But I know that tracking my spending is something that I really need to start getting on top of, especially when I do random things like this. Like I need to get a gift card at least by Saturday. For Sunday, I need to get 2 gift cards. And I just need to track things better than what I have been doing. So that is next week. I'm not sure how I want to do it. But this weekend, I'm going to really, really think about what I want to do with single pages. Because I have my own journal. Even if I'm taking this, even if it's a day or so at work, I'm not sure that I want my journal to be in the back, because that is going to be, if something happens to it, like my last one, and it gets lost, like, yeah, that would be difficult to deal with because my thoughts and everything are in that. So I played around within the previous weeks of like using it for a daily and this and that. But this past week, so I'll go in the past week. So the past week, I used it for like a, I guess you could say a journal, or just like my thoughts or whatever was going on that day. So I just wrote about things that I wouldn't mind if somebody looked at. I wouldn't feel like they would know all my business. My daughter got sick that day. Sunshine and rainbows I put over here. Just was also playing around with some watercolor as well, which is one thing that I do want to get a little bit better with, and how to really use it, especially on different paper. But I like this paper because I feel like it takes just watercolor and everything really good. So I did that. The 15th was super busy, as you can see. And the 16th, I felt, I was so bothered that I had to spend so much money. The $15 was for takeout, but the other was for dental, copay, birthday gifts and things for the July birthdays that I have. And then I did save $160, so I wanted to highlight that and let that stick out. So that, this is supposed to be a tooth. I'm going to color that in because I had some teeth issues going on. My son's birthday was this day, so I had birthdays. And then I didn't add, I have pictures to add in here, but I didn't do anything for this week because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. Because I'll be honest, when I work, I'm like so done after I work, and now I'm back to like 10-hour shifts. So I'm like so done. The last thing I want to do is journal. So unless it's something super serious, then I'll hold it. But I have been this week reading Psalms, and I was thinking maybe I can just write about what I read, like whether it's do a soap study on it or just my thoughts, what verses stuck out for me. That's what I was thinking I can do to fill up the pages where they're not blank, because I definitely did something, but I also need to think about moving for what I want to do with it, because I believe that was one of the reasons why I didn't finish another one. But I'm trying to put it where I can literally put everything in here if I need it. So I feel like this week section is perfect for my to-dos, because as I said, sometimes during the week I am either busy going where I'm not writing things down, or I'm writing a bunch of post-its everywhere. So I don't need a whole page for to-dos. So that's something I really, really need to think about and see if I can use the dailies for something else. I haven't looked at any. I've looked at a few videos for the Hobonichi and how some people use their daily pages, but most of the people that I saw, they use them for journaling, and I don't want to do that. So I don't know. I know it's other things that I could definitely add to it. So maybe that's what I'll continue to think about. And until that point, I'll just do some Bible notes, faith notes, whatever has been on my heart this week. And that's what I'll do, I guess. So that is that. This is all I've been using. I haven't really been using anything else. I haven't even really wrote anything in my notebook. I've just been using the post-its here and there to help me remember, and things that I've been trying to remember quickly. Like if something comes in my head, I've been just using my phone and telling it to put me a reminder for this, that, or the other. So yeah. Let me know how you all system is going, and if you have been having, a good time using what you've been using. I'm also waiting because I have an order coming. What my mother wanted for her birthday was a Coach wallet and a Coach purse. And so I ordered myself another notebook cover. It was only $29. I didn't order the other ones, which I wanted, because they were like $48 and higher. And seeing as though it was something that I'm not even gonna say necessarily, I didn't need, then I just ordered that one. It's white. I feel like it's gonna go really well for the rest of this summer. And I was actually thinking about going to the dollar store and seeing what patches that they have, because I do have a few patches here, and I can just like glue them on there or use some tape and put them on. But then I thought that would be a good way to kind of cover the white, even though I am a bit nervous because white gets dirty. But yeah, so I will show you that when I get it, and I hope you all are having an amazing day. Bye bye.